Hannah Books and Beauty, and today I have a book haul for you. And in this haul I actually have books that I've wanted to read for so long but have been put off because they are huge. And I've thought, oh, I can't do that, and as some of you know, like, I have dyslexia, so I thought, oh no, they're too hard for me, they're too long, I won't be able to do that. And I just thought I'm just going to buy them and I'm going to read them. So these are, the majority of them are second hand. The ones that are new have been sent to me by the publishers. I get sent a lot of books from the publishers, some that I don't even request, and so I don't really show them in videos, but I'm going to start showing them. Even if I don't read them, I'll show them and just say this book's coming out if you're interested. Just, that's why I've put them in this haul. So first up are the books that I got with my money. Is I got Tess of the D'Urbervilles by Thomas Harding. This is about a woman called Tess who's married. She then gets seduced by another man and her husband leaves her, and that's what the whole book's about. Her husband's left her and how she's going to cope with that, being a woman in like difficult times. And also in this time, houses, if they wanted housekeepers or stuff like that, they wanted them to be married, so they could have the man working on the farm and then the woman inside the house. And so as like a single woman and as like a divorced woman, she obviously had like a plague on her, and it's how she copes with that. And I've never ever read any Thomas Harding, so I'm excited to read this. I then got a book which is one of the books that I've always been like, I'll never be able to read it. I got The Lord of the Rings. Look at this copy. I got it from an auction. And it is a really nice copy. I'm sure everyone knows what this is about. This is Tolkien, and I'm excited to read it. I think it's going to be challenging, but Paperbacks and Cat does say that she loves this book, and I really like her choices in books and a lot of things. So I'm excited to read this. I'll put down her channel as well when she's talking about this, because she does great reviews. Now I'll show you 3 books I got sent from publishers, and then I'll show you the rest of the books that I bought myself. So I got sent Honeydew by Edith Perlman, and this is a series of short stories. As some of you might know, I write short stories and I want to publish them one day, so I just thought this would be an interesting read. It's got a lovely cover. This is all like butterflies and shadows, and then if we take off the jacket, it's beautiful. This book is out now, and if you want to buy it new, it's $16.99. So it's a lovely book. Then got this one, which is very intriguing. It's called Above. It's by Isla Morley, and it's about a survivalist. So survivalists are basically people who can survive off the land, so they can like eat berries, and they know all about that. So a survivalist is convinced that the world is going to end, so he kidnaps he or she, we don't know yet who it is, kidnaps a 16-year-old girl and keeps her in like an underground basement to save her, because they are convinced the world is going to end. So it's just her and this survivalist, and she obviously tries to escape, and it's a mix between Emma Donohue's The Room, which is a book about someone who's like brought up in a room because they've been kidnapped, and the drama of The Hunger Games. So I'm excited because obviously she's going to try and escape, but the survivalist, I'm guessing, is going to like keep her there, and it's about their relationship. I find that kind of thing very interesting. Then got Smiler's Fair by Rebecca Louvain, and this is book 1 of The Hollow Gods. I don't really know what this is about. I think it's like a sci-fi-esque thing. I didn't request it. I don't think I requested any of these, so I was just sent this. But it does seem interesting. The cover is beautiful. If you see this sort of drawing, it's almost like anime style drawing. So I'll give that a read and see what's that like. And all those books are out now. They've literally just come out in the shops. They're out if you want to read them. So back to the books that I bought. I bought Moby Dick. This came with the lot that was The Lord of the Rings, because I bought it at an auction. This is an abridged version, and I know how annoyed people get when I say, oh, I'm going to read the abridged version first, then the actual version. Because I said that in another video, and like 2 people were like, you idiot, read the original. Like, Moby Dick is a huge book. I'm going to read this to get the taster of it, then I'll read Moby Dick, the actual book, but I just wanted the abridged one, okay? Please don't hate me for it. I then got James Joyce Ulysses, and this is a book that I've wanted to read for such a long time. When this book came out, well, basically it was published bit by bit into newspapers, and then when it was actually published into a book, a lot of people said James Joyce is mad. So I'm obviously very fascinated to read this. My version of this has 933 pages. That is huge. It's basically about the First World War, and it sort of goes into depth about how soldiers felt and all different stuff like that. I'm not going to give too much away because I've kind of researched it a bit too much, whereas like now I know what happens in the end. don't do that with this book. Go into it a little bit blind because it'll be a lot better, but obviously I haven't read it now, but I know what happens because I've analysed it and watched, you know, stuff about it. But I think this is going to be a good read. I think this is probably going to take me the year though. Look how big that is. That is huge for me. I then got Plato, The Defence of Socrates. I haven't actually read anything by Plato and I just really want to. I haven't really read anything from any kind of like philosophy people, so I thought I should. I was going to start with Dante, but I think I'll just start with Plato. Just seems a little bit simpler than Dante. I then got Three Men in a Boat by Jeremy K. Jerome and Three Men on the Bummel, which is like the other one after it. Three Men in a Boat, I think, is a very quaint English thing. Three men go on like a camping trip and they squabble and they fight, and I don't think that much drastic happens, but it's just done in a really quaint way, so that's why I'm excited. It's a really nice cloth bound-esque edition and it's got pictures in it. Just a really nice edition, so I'm excited to have that, and I got all those from the charity shops. I then got these ones off the internet because I couldn't find them anywhere else. This is Soren Kierkegaard's The Seducer's Diary. This is actually the editions that I love. This is Penguin's Great Loves editions, and I just love how beautiful they are. So this is basically about a man who seduces women all the time, seduces young women, sleeps with them, moves on, and he starts to seduce a very innocent young lady, and then I think they both kind of realise what he's doing, and he realises, has like an awakening that maybe he should be doing what he's doing. It's about that. Penguin Great Loves, all the loves stand for something. So this is, love can be controlling, because obviously he's controlling the situations. I then got, in the same series, Leo Tolstoy's I'm not even going to try and say it. This is a beautiful edition again, and this is Love Can Be Murderous, and it's about a husband and wife, and the woman has her first child, and when she has that child, her beauty for some reason blossoms, and she becomes really attractive to men, and everyone starts noticing her. Her husband becomes incredibly jealous, and it's about that. It's about him becoming incredibly paranoid that everyone's sleeping with her, and that's what this book is about. Then got James Baldwin's Giovanni's Room, which is Love Can Be Dishonest. It's about a man who is going out with a woman. She then goes on holiday to Paris, and he has a sexual relationship with a man, and he is actually gay, but he's repulsed by being gay, and he just doesn't want to be gay at all, but he sort of gives in to this person called Giovanni. They have a sexual relationship, and then when his girlfriend comes back, he forgets about Giovanni. He says, no, I'm not gay, gets back with his girlfriend, and it's also about how this affects Giovanni himself. So obviously love can be dishonest because the main character is being dishonest towards his sexuality. So really excited for that book. And then last but not least is Sigmund Freud's Deviant Love. This is the most phallic book cover I think I own. Oh, that's pretty innuendo-esque. But this is Love Can Be Unconventional. And Sigmund Freud is basically someone who like writes about love and gives his opinions and thoughts between things. So this isn't fictional. Well, I suppose it is because it's his opinion, so it's whether you agree with him or not. And in this, his piece is on examines love of desire, transgression, fantasy, and erotic taboo. And yeah, it's just his own opinion on those things. And also with all these books, which I really like, is they're all numbered. So this is number 11, and then it has the complete list on the back, and I just think that's really cool, and I like that they all stand for something. They're $4.99 each, which I think is good because they're like really nice quality and everything. And so yeah, that's the end of my book haul. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it wasn't too long a video, and if you've got any new books, please tell me down below, or if you've read any of these books, tell me down below what you thought of them. Also, if you've read any James Baldwin, please can you give me reviews on what else to read him, because I've started reading Giovanni's Room and I really like his style of writing. So if there's any other books by him that you would recommend, please can you comment them down below. And yeah, I will see you very soon with another video. I'm really trying to put as many videos on this channel as I can, because I don't know if I'm going away to France this year like last year when I couldn't put any videos up on this channel And so I'm trying to put as many videos up as I can. And I will see you very soon. Bye. I can't read.